much asked what what the Jets should do with the headache that is JetsVsRevis.
Trade him.
And I actually almost have to agree with you.
Trade him. Do not give him money. Don't do it. He's held out. This is his third time. Do not give him money. I don't care if he's the best damn cornerback in the NFL. You know what? JetsVsRevis.
He's still just a corner.
You're a cornerback in the NFL. You're making the top money as a cornerback in the NFL. You need more money than that. You need more money than being the top at your position.
Like in the top 10 of being paid, period. Like I think he's right up. I think he's right after the top quarterbacks and the top pass rushers. I think he's literally right there. I mean, JetsVsRevis makes a spank load of money. Spank load. It's retarded. It really is. It's unbelievable. And it is all about the dollars.
It is. But good call. But I don't get it. Why do you need to hold out a third time? You held out your rookie year. You held out 2 years ago. Guess what? If you're not getting the money that you want, why didn't you hold
agent?
Either A, good point. That is a valid point. Either A, get yourself a new agent, or B, you should have just held out all year 2 years ago. And therefore, you would have gotten all the money that you wanted. But at this point, I will not side with you. I will not side with the player. I normally do side with the player. For instance, Drew Brees. I'm siding with him. He deserves to get paid.
Matt Forte.
Ray Rice.
I'm with you on these guys. I am.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
Mojo.
Mojo
still got 2 years left. So Mojo's similar to Revis. It's like, dude, you got at least.
But I don't think he's ever held out. I don't think he's ever held out.
No, I don't think he has either. But when it really comes down to it, this whole Revis thing is a little childish, in my opinion.
Childish? What is worse than childish?
If I'm the Jets and he wants to hold out, and we're gonna,
I'd say,
I would look at him and say one of two things: either we're gonna just let you go, and you're gonna get the same amount of money we're giving you right now anyway, or we'll make you a deal. We'll give you a little extra money, but we're putting a little clause in your contract that says you cannot ask for a new contract until this one expires.
I don't think they can do that.
Well, they can put clauses in. They can't put it word for word like that. But what I do know is that they can put clauses in where instead of finding him $20,000 for missing practice,
maybe they find him like 50 or 60.
They can jump it up to a really high number and say, if you pull this on us again, we're finding you to the point where you're going to lose money and you're going to have to come back to play just to get your money back.
Look, at this point, I know the Jet. You can't do anything now. You're kind of stuck with him. I know you can't trade him really. The training camp's in 2.5 weeks, pretty much 2.5, 3 weeks.
3 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks. Yeah, because most teams report by the 27th.
By the end of July.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
So
we have a lot of football. Me and you got to get to.
Yeah, buddy.
Not today, but a lot of football to get to. A lot of football. Oh, I'm so excited.
But I just don't understand why players just can't honor the contract.
You know what?
I can see holding out once. I can totally understand that because obviously with rookie contracts for like Matt Forte, Ray Rice, you're only getting like $800,000 to rock, and you're getting annihilated. And they're becoming two of the top rushers in the NFL. They're doing the workload. So I understand why they're like, yo, I'm not getting paid another $900,000 to just get my ass whooped and potentially tear an ACL and ruin my career. I want my money. I get that.
Hey, running backs, I really get. Running backs, because
they only have a short life.
So 3-5 years are good ones, and then 8 to 9 are the really, really good ones.
Now, how long has Champ Bailey been in the league for? About 15 years?
Champ Bailey's been going
even longer than that?
Back, he won a Super Bowl with
Denver.
Elway. So
that was like 98, 99, something like that. All right.
At least I think he was on that team.
Yeah, I'm pretty
sure he was.
If not, he was on Washington then.
He was definitely in the league. I know that much. Anyway,
but see, cornerbacks have such a bigger shelf life.
If you're good, yeah. And Revis is going to be around for
15 years.
10, 11 years.
Yeah, he should be around for another 10 years.
Unless my man's looking for early retirement, and that's why he's trying to do this. But at the same time, you find me one person that can't retire on like $50 million.
Right?
And all the money he makes every time they sell a Revis t-shirt, every time they sell anything with Revis' name that is not an NFL authenticated jersey, he makes money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, really?
KGM puts in the chat room that running back short life is why they don't get paid, though. You know, you can see it from both sides, and I get that, but
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, but JetsVsRevis is a cornerback. He's already held out twice, and his lifespan in the NFL is a lot bigger than a running back's. And I just have a big issue with him holding out for a third time. And if you didn't want the deal 2 years ago, why did you sign it? At this point, you're getting paid. You're the top cornerback in the league. You're getting paid like a top cornerback. Shut your mouth and just
Shut your mouth, jabroni.
Respect the contract that you played with.
You know what? You can see both sides. And you know what? You can see both sides of every single one of these situations, okay? The simple fact of the matter is these NFL players can sign 20-year deals for $500 million. And you know what? After 1 year, the team can look at them and say, sorry, you're not getting the next 19 years of your contract. All they're guaranteed is whatever that guaranteed money is. And that is strictly what JetsVsRevis is looking for. So there are both sides to each thing. Just as quickly as a player can say, I'm holding out because I want more money, an NFL team can say it even quicker that you're cut and you're not getting any more of your contract and go find a new job somewhere else. There are both sides for each one. Jeremy, definitely pat yourself on the back, my friend. And you know what? You can just pat yourself on the back for being a Sportsonian. I mean, I appreciate the great topic, but you can still pat yourself on the back just for being a Sportsonian. But in a topic like this, you have to pick what side you want to be on. Because there's two valid sides for both. There is. I'm sorry. No matter how you look at it, from a fan's point of view, the guys that want ridiculous amounts of money, we're like, dude, shut up. And you're lucky to get to play a football. Yeah. You get to play football for your life. That's your living. That you,
awesome.
You put food on the table because you go play a game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, me and Joey talk about it all the time, how happy me and him will be the day that this turns into a actual job and we get paid for it. But you know what? I don't fathom me and Joey sitting here saying to the owners of this station, you know what, guys? All of a sudden, this 2-hour show from 10 to 12 has gotten really stressful on us, and I think we need to get more money. No. If I'm going to get more money, then I'm going to earn my more money. I'm not going to sit there and look at somebody and say, you know what, I sit here for 2 hours, talk sports. I work really, really hard in that 2 hours. I think I deserve more money. Dude, I sit here, I click on a tab, I go to Twitter, I type something on Twitter, I come back to the chat room. I talk sports with one of my closest friends for my entire life. I have a bunch of cool people in the chat room that talk sports with me as well.
We have Sportsonians that listen worldwide.
We have great, Sportsonians that listen to us through the app. Dude, we are blessed to be here and lucky to be here. And then the day we get paid for this, it's just icing on the cake.
Well, it's not just icing on the cake. It's the sprinkles on the top of awesomeness that is our life.
Let's be honest here. And these guys that are getting paid to play football, to most of us as fans, we sit there and say to each other, dude, you're so lucky to be where you are right now. Why can't you just be cool with it? And yet, at the same time, you know what? If I was worth $5 million, there's no way in hell I'm going to sit here and say to myself, I don't want to try and get the 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you get both sides. It's really that simple. You really do. In the chat room right now, they're mentioning bacon. I just got to throw this out. How good was that bacon we had yesterday?
That was crispy, bro. And it was maple.
Maple crispy bacon. Oh.
Deliciousness.
Yes, Jeremy. Greed knows no limit, my friend. And as human beings, it is never enough for any of us. It might not. Some people may be content with a certain amount of money, but it's something else that it's never enough of. There's always something in our lives that we never get enough of. Hence, why we do Sports Zone every day. Because I can never get enough of Sports Zone.
There you go.